Hello, how you all doing? Time for class 26 summary and review. As you can see in this class, we learned how to say to have, which is a suffix. We also learned some more family terms and we practiced numbers. So in this question, I asked these questions. In Numu, how many siblings do you have? How old are they? Are your parents still alive? And how old are they? So again, the purpose of this class again was to learn new words and new questions, but also to continue to fortify, to strengthen the numbers that we learn, the higher numbers. And that's why I'm asking how many siblings you have, how old are they, etc. So this first question, how many siblings do you have? One way to ask this question is ha no samu merayu. Ha no samu merayu. Let's break this down a little bit. First, we know that first word ha no. We've learned it many times. Ha no. It's a quantifier that can mean how many. We know that second word means you, singular you. So this last word is what is new. So the root is samu. Samu, which is a general term that means sibling. In some dialects, this only refers to females, but in others, like in our southern dialects, it can refer to either or. So this is a general word for a sibling, samu. When we add the m suffix, it becomes plural, siblings, samum. And finally, the suffix ra'yu. That is what means to have. So samum ra'yu, have siblings. Another general term for a sibling is pinagim. Pinagi is singular, pinagim plural. Okay, to ask how old are they, or how old are they? Ha no to mop. Ha no to mop. How old are they? Again, I'm going through this quickly because this is a review. Okay, so means they. Ha no to mop. How many years do they have? All right. Now, if you want to answer regarding how many siblings you have in the negative, you want to say, I don't have any siblings. One way you can say this is, Kai nrai samu merayu. Kai is no, and then nrai samu merayu. I have no siblings. Okay. Again, you can also use the other term, binagim, if you want. On the other hand, if you want to answer in the affirmative, saying, yes, I do have siblings, you could say, aha, ne, blank, samu merayu. And in the blank, you put the number, how many siblings you have. So for example, me, I have 3 siblings. So I would say, aha, ne baihu samu merayu. Ne baihu samu merayu. I have 3 siblings. To be more detailed, talking about each one of my siblings, I might say, ne semuhu babi igayu. Babi igayu. Yeshiwahu hamamerayu. Which means I have 1 older brother and 2 older sisters. Ne semuhu babi igayu. Yeshiwahu hamamerayu. Okay, notice for brother, older brother, I have 2 G's on this suffix to have. That is because whenever the suffix follows an E sound, as in babi, E, that G sound in ra'yu becomes a hard ga, yu. Plus, there's a little bit of a Y sound kind of in there. Yu, babi yu, babi yu. Versus the singular G in hamama, it's just hamamera'yu, hamamera'yu. All right. Now, again, in this class, I asked, how many siblings you have. This is where I began asking everyone that, and they responded accordingly, letting me know how old they are as well. Now, the other question I asked was, are your parents still alive? Okay. And so that question is what you see here. How nanapua umadoishumo. How nanapua umadoishumo. Okay, this first question, ha'u, is another interrogative particle that indicates you're asking a question. Sometimes this is just spelled with like the English word how, H-O-W, okay? But in terms of its kind of more historical origin, it is ha'u, okay? So how. This long word, nanapwa'amu, means parents. Doishu means still, okay? Still doing something, for example, or in this case, still living, S-T-I-L. And finally, mo'o. Mo'o is a verb that means to live, but it is a plural form of to live. This word also has the idea of movement, of traveling, and that's because when you're moving around, when you're traveling, by extension, that signifies you are alive. So this refers to plural people who are alive. Okay, are your parents still alive? Now, in my case, my answer would be no. I'd say kai inanapwa ama muasu to ape. Kai inanapwa ama muasu to ape, which means no, my parents have already died. Okay, muasu. Muasu means already. Okay, already. This final word, to a, that's the root word. To a means to die, but it is plural, or can mean to be dead, but it is a plural, referring to plural people. Okay, and finally, the suffix b, we've learned many times before, indicates perfective aspect. In other words, it views an action as a complete whole or a state of being. So to ape refers to the state of being dead. All right, now if your parents are still alive, you might say, aha, inanapwa muroishu mo'o. Yes, my parents are still alive. Inanapwa muroishu mo'o. If you want to just refer to one who is alive, if your father, you can say ina aroishu nimi. Or your mom, you would say ibya roishu nimi. Okay, now that last word, nimi, is the singular form of to live. Okay, just like mo'o refers to, like I said, kind of movement, traveling around for the plural, nimi is the singular equivalent. Nimi can be moving around, traveling around, and by extension indicating living. Okay, so again, I began asking the question to everyone who joined, are your parents still alive? They answered the question, and then I would also ask, how old are they? And we continue to practicing answering the numbers. So, if you, I would encourage you to watch the full class 26 video to kind of be able to see how we went about doing that, and also kind of hearing the numbers once again, larger numbers. So that's your review. Until next time, mubunidwa. See you all later.